Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the hashtag TFR Motivation Monday Zoom. We are Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles coming at you in stereo today. Woo-hoo. We are really excited because we're going to talk about how to close out the month of December and how to close out the end of the year for an amazing 2022, which, can you believe it, is literally a month away.
Yeah, we only have like 25 days till Christmas.
Wow, where did the year go?
Yeah, it's so
we've got
crazy.
Some great information for you guys tonight.
Yeah, it is absolutely crazy. But before we get into the call, we want to make sure that every single one of you knows to go to YouTube and find Team Freedom Reigns on YouTube and subscribe. And make sure that you ring the bell so that you have the opportunity to get notifications. But also make sure that you actually ask for the notifications, because you can ring the bell and not get them all. Right. So we want you to know when we're uploading new content, because it's just here. We don't do it just to hear our own voices. We do this to give you what you need to be professionals and to be successful in this business that you have started with LifeVantage, because that's what we're all here to do, right? So this is the call that Dondi was just ad-libbing about. We are going to be talking about the business mindset for finishing out November, rolling through December, because we're going to have a strong month in December, and then really being prepared to just blast off for 2022. If we have the right mindset to be able to do that right now, it's just going to make it super easy to start the new year and to be successful.
Right.
So mindset of the finisher. I love Deb Erickson, and I love the neural tools that we're learning and all the information we're getting from her. But do you want to share with them what we learned this morning on Deb's Monday mindset? Yeah,
kind of what I was just alluding to. So when you talk about finishing, it obviously implies an end point. Well, in network marketing, we're never finished. So the way to take the approach of being a finisher into network marketing is you take it day by day, because we finish a 24-hour cycle, and tomorrow we have a brand new 24-hour cycle. So the mindset of a winner is, first of all, set and hold your vision, meaning what is your vision? What is your vision? Whether it's today or a month or 6 months or 3 months or whatever your vision, whatever your time frame is, set a vision. So your vision is to rank advance from independent distributor to Pro 1, or your vision is to get to the Pro 5 Summit, or your vision is to get to Pro 3 or as many Pro 3s in your business as possible, or your vision is to get to become an elite distributor, or your vision is to be going on the next elite retreat, which we're going on an elite retreat at the end of this week. So the key is, whatever your vision is, see it, write it down, and then consult it every single day. Look at it every single day, because if it's not written down, ideally make a picture of it. If it's to hit Pro 3, put a picture of that Pro 3 pin. If it's Pro 5 Summit, hit a picture of that Pro 5 Summit or that Pro 5 pin in the mountains of Utah and in front of a hotel. Something to set the vision. But set the vision and hold the vision and repeat or look at it every single day, so that vision is fresh in your consciousness, fresh in your attitude, fresh in your activity of that day. Create and hold the vision. Step one. Yeah. And one of the things that we've created the vision for is Croatia. How many of you have created the vision to be on the amazing 2022 a trip of a lifetime to Croatia for free on the company's dime next September? If you have done that, then you should absolutely have pictures of Croatia. You should absolutely be looking up information about that amazing country and being consistent on what actions it takes to be there. But then you need to visualize it and actually think about, oh, what does it sound like when I'm there? What does it feel like? What does the air feel like? What does the water feel like? What does it smell like? What do I actually see? Who am I with? What does it taste like? What's the food in Croatia like, right? So we're talking about not just a cold board, but actually create the ability to feel what it will feel like when you're in Croatia, or when you're at the Pro 5 Summit, or when you will hit Pro 7, or when whatever your vision is, you accomplish it. So create and hold the vision and put yourself in the position to feel what it feels like when you accomplish it. Yeah. Another thing, if you want to be Elite Pro 7 and you want to get a Jeep, maybe help set that vision. Go down to a Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep dealer and see if you can test drive a Jeep. So you're going to know what it's like to sit in the seat of a brand new Jeep. Smell the leather, feel what the steering wheel feels like. Fumble around the radio to dial in a radio station. Just know what it's going to be like when you're sitting in the driver's seat. Look back in the back seat. Are you looking back at are you in the two-seater and you're looking back at your stuff packing that you're on your way to a trip somewhere, camping, or you're looking back in the back seat and seeing your family? Vision, set the vision. That's what you want to do. Take pictures.
Have people take pictures of you there.
Here's the thing. Go to the dealership and tell the person who wants to sell you the Jeep, hey, look, you're going to sell me, I'm going to buy this Jeep, or you're going to get a Jeep sale out of me, but maybe it's going to be some accessories because my company has a giveaway. They give away free Jeeps and I'm trying to get this rank. I just want to come and see what it's going to feel like when I sit in the Jeep. Guaranteed that's going to start some conversations with the person who wants to sell you one.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Your company's giving away free Jeeps. Do whatever you want, but we've done that. We know what that's like. The people are definitely curious because they have to work to afford theirs. What about getting a free one? It's definitely going to spark some questions, but that's part of it. Get the vision and get the idea out there. Start sharing this information with people and have that person who wants to sell you a Jeep take a picture of you in the Jeep that you're going to win at some point down the road. Set that vision and put the picture of you in that on your vision board. So you set that vision, you've already been there, you've already experienced it. It's just now go out and manifest it.
Yes.
That's 2.
And that's your keep your head.
Yeah, keep your head in.
You haven't talked about that
that's
one yet.
That's the vision. So number 2, you can talk about that one.
Okay, so first of all, keeping your head in your lane to the finish. That means you've got to stay focused on the prize, and anything that is a distraction, anything that takes your focus away from what you want to accomplish, so you either need to box it up and put it into a smaller portion of your life, or you need to eliminate it completely if you can, so that you can keep on with the vision, right? Now, if it comes down to your family, please don't put them in a box. Don't try to push them aside, but get them on board with you. Help them to understand exactly what your vision is, create a family vision, and have you all be on the journey together to accomplishing this goal. You know, the best example, the one that Deb used earlier today was, tell me his name again.
Michael Phelps.
Tell the story.
2000. So in the 2016 Summer Olympics, Michael Phelps, the most decorated gold medalist in United States Olympic history. He's a swimmer, world record holder, all kinds of things. I think he's won like 30 medals or something in all the different Olympics added up. But in 2016, he, in butterfly is his main event, world record holder in this event. There was a guy from South Africa that had actually beat him earlier in the year and was just pounding his chest and had this really psyched out mindset. And if you remember watching this, and I'll never forget this, that in the back of the room, getting ready for the race, Michael Phelps is sitting there with listening to his music with his hoodie on, completely almost in a trance-like state. And what he was doing was visualizing every single stroke of his race all the way until he touches the wall as the winner. That's all he was visualizing. But the guy who had beat him earlier in the year was walking kind of like a lion, walking back and forth, pacing back and forth in front of him, trying to distract Michael Phelps, giving him the look, pounding his chest, screaming, really being a distraction, but only a distraction to himself because he was the only one distracted. Michael Phelps was not distracted at all, literally made no facial gestures at all. He was just so focused and so intense in his focusing of keeping the vision and staying in his lane. And then when the race went off, when the starting went off, they jumped off the blocks into the pool. The guy from South Africa was actually winning most of the time. I'm not sure if it was South Africa or Australia, one of the two. I just remember him having a green swimming cap on. He was ahead most of the time until right at the very end when he looked over at Michael Phelps. And it's just, all you have to do, if you type in Michael Phelps, on Google, you'll see the picture I'm talking about. Because in the lane right next to Michael Phelps is the guy looking over at Michael Phelps. And in the process of looking over to see what Michael Phelps was doing, he got distracted on his own goal. And Michael Phelps did not deviate at all, looking straight ahead. And he touched the wall 0.7 of a second ahead of the other guy who had already beat him. But the winning is in the mind. What you have to see in the mind, and then you jump in the pool and manifest what you've already seen. The other guy did not see himself winning. He saw himself intimidating Michael Phelps, who would not be intimidated. So the whole point is keep your head down, keep your head in your lane until you've accomplished whatever you're set out to accomplish. And we'll get to that in the 3 things you see at the bottom of the page, but stay focused. Now, some tips: turn your notifications off on some of your apps on your phone, because sometimes those notifications come down and distract you. And then if you try to swipe up, sometimes you'll actually hit it and it'll go right into that app. Marcy and I were having this discussion today. We got rid of almost all the notifications on our phones, the ones that are the most distracting. When you're on Facebook, don't pay attention to other people's stories because it sucks you down into that, or other people's reels if you're on TikTok and Instagram. Those are distractions. What happens is you get out of your lane when you focus on someone else and theirs. Don't look at the other people that are building, especially now at the end of the month. There's other people that are talking about their products. There's other people in LifeVantage that are talking about the products. Don't get distracted. Keep your head down, stay focused, hold that vision, and stay in your lane until midnight tomorrow night.
So this will look different as you're at different aspects of accomplishing your goal. Like right now, we only have less than 2 days, right? Less than 2 days in the month of November. And so when we're talking about keeping your head in your lane and just eliminating distractions, earlier today in the call that we got some of this information from, one of our team members, Mary Ellen, had an amazing opportunity to share. And she was so vulnerable and so brave. We are so proud of you, Mary Ellen. But helping people to understand that when you have a short time period left in your goal to be accomplished, then you make bigger sacrifices and you put bigger recommendations on what you're going to be spending your time on, right? And so, Mary Ellen was suggested to, if she could, just get rid of some of the things that she already had scheduled between today and tomorrow so that she can completely focus on her goal to be able to accomplish it in the short amount of time. Now, if you are going for a goal that's going to take you 6 months to get there, or how about the 8 months we have left for Croatia, maybe what you need to do is that you need to block out time periods that you are that focused and have that, the business building activities as your focus in that time period, and eliminate distractions from that time period, not your whole day, right?
That's
so
impossible.
it looks completely different when you're looking at different time frames for accomplishing your goal. But as you get closer and closer to that, the finish line of accomplishing it, you have to make bigger and bigger sacrifices and put more focus into the work that you're doing, avoiding the distractions. So keeping your head in your lane.
Right. Like for example, so it's consistent. So like if you have just 15 minutes a day where you are so hyper-focused, nothing else is going to take that time. For 15 straight minutes, you're doing nothing but grinding in your business. 15 minutes a day of uninterrupted time is much better than say 5 hours of uninterrupted time on a Saturday, every Saturday, because it's consistent every single day. That's where the vision is. That's where staying in the lane is and guarding that time. So yeah, thank you for that clarity, because if you're trying to keep avoiding all the notifications and stop looking at stories all day long, it's going to be next to impossible. And sometimes stories give you great ideas, but when you're in your productive, get stuff done mode, take away all distractions and stay hyper-focused on the goal.
And then number 3 is core belief. You have to have the core belief that I've got this. I can do this. I am a winner. I am worthy. I'm going to follow through. I am a follow-througher, right? Yes. That I finish, right? I am a finisher, right? Now, some of the things that you can do with this is, I love the neuro tools that are available to us through Deb. You can actually go to icaninstitute.com and you can sign up for a free, did you hear that? A free membership to where you have access to 10 of her neuro tools. But also in the Team Freedom Reigns Facebook page, up in the announcements, I have put another neuro tool that Deb worked with Seth Mulder, our Master Pro 10, right? Our direct upline Master Pro 10. Who helped create a neuro tool for rank advancing to Pro 3. Okay. So you might look at us and it's like, but you're Pro 9s. Why do you need to listen to something that's Pro 3? Because it's going to give us the mindset and the core belief of what we need to be able to create more Pro 3s. So if you're not a Pro 3 yet, or you want more Pro 3s in your business, you should start listening to that neuro tool tonight. Okay. Definitely. But go and sign up for the free account at icaninstitute.com and start utilizing the other neuro tools there. Now, some of the goals that you should have as monthly goals is first, and I should have put 25 IT as the first one because it leads to the others.
Right.
So 25 IT, putting 25 people through the ITT process, invite, tool, and team every single month should be one of your monthly goals. The second one that will lead to is hitting the Shooting Stars Club. All you need for that is 2 new accounts that you create in your business that equal at least 100 in volume between the two, and you're a shooting star. It's simple. It's 2 new accounts, customer or distributor, that equal or go over 100 in volume, and you are a shooting star. And that is a stepping point towards the 5 for 500 bonus pool. This is where you get to jump in and not just build your business by bringing in new accounts and getting recognition, but you're also going to get a cash bonus by accomplishing this goal, all by utilizing the 25 ITT that we're going to show you where you can use the tracker for that here in just a moment as well. Anything you want to hear?
Yeah. So just on the 25 ITT, think about it this way, is that the mindset of a finisher, again, is not when you hit the rank and then you're done, or not when you get to whatever rank it is. It's every single month or every single day. Be a finisher at the end of the day. Set yourself daily goals. So, and here's the thing, set yourself daily goals, stay in your lane until you get it done. Have the I can attitude, or I've got this. But even if you don't hit your goal, at least you have momentum carrying you over into the next day, where if it was a daily goal, you have a new daily goal tomorrow. If it was a monthly goal, you're not much closer because you still gain momentum. The whole thing is not necessarily whether you win or lose. It's that you have the mindset of a finisher. You have the mindset of a winner, because every person who has the mindset of a winner, you're going to lose sometimes. That's just how the cookie crumbles, or how the game is played.
It's how we grow.
It's how we grow. We learn more from our losses than we do our victories, but have the mindset of the finisher and get this into your system every single month. Get it into your game plan every month, and end the month every month as a finisher, starting with those 3 objectives right there.
So we've got a ton of stuff to get through here. So we want you to understand the differences in the value of customers and business partners that you bring into your business. Okay. Right. So when we're talking about, and we love both, we absolutely love both. I mean, customers, yeah, we have 70% of our products that are going out to people go to customers. We love our customers. So number one, customers buy product, and that's what we're in business to do, is sell product, right? So we love our customers. It creates stability in our business because the product is being purchased. They sometimes participate in the friends and family promotion. And so they're referring a few of their friends into your business as well. So they do a little bit of sharing for that $10 code that they get or discount that they get off of their next order. And so they may also refer people to you that might want to become business partners. And they build up such a belief in the products that they can very often become very passionate future business partners for you. The thing about customers, though, is that these are people that you are personally sponsoring, and you are limited by the amount of people that you can reach alone. Right?
Absolutely.
So do you want to talk about?
Well, I want to close out with an exclamation point, the part about customers, because how many times in sharing this information have you heard this from people? I can't sell something I don't believe in. First of all, why would you expect somebody to sell something they don't believe in? All they're telling you, and you may take that as a rejection, they're telling you they're a person of integrity. But think about this, the people that have the best product results have belief in what the company is distributing. So they naturally, if they're curious or they want to make extra money, they literally make really good distributors because they've already had a product experience. They already believe in it. They're sharing their own personal story when they share it with other people. So now, as far as the distributors are concerned, that's what makes this company work. It's what makes your business work. We can't build a business without enrolling distributors. Now, you don't even have to have a bunch of builders. You just need distributors. Well, let me share with you some industry standards. And this is right from Eric Worre. Eric Worre is probably the premier network marketing coach. Get these statistics and think about where you fall in these statistics. Do you realize that 70% of all people who join a company as a distributor will never enroll a single person? 70% will never enroll a single person for the history of their experience in the industry, as well as what other company they happen to be with. So if you've ever enrolled a customer, you're already better than 70% of all network marketing people in history. 20% of people enroll 1 to 2 over a lifetime. If you hit shooting stars in 1 month, you just are better than 90% of all network marketers ever. Congratulations. That's how big that victory is. 5%, only 5% will enroll three to five people in their entire life. So 95% of people will never enroll more than 3 to 5 people into their business. If you hit the bonus pool in 1 month, you're better than 95% of all network marketers ever. 3% will enroll 6 to 9, 2% will enroll 10 plus. And the average for hyper enrollers is 27 for the life of their business. So think about that. You may be, I've tried, and I haven't enrolled anybody. Well, just keep trying. This is not a game of instant victory and then you're done. It is a game of forever. It's a longevity game. The people that have enrolled, if you've enrolled more than 27 and you're not a Pro 10, don't quit. Just keep doing what got you the first 27 and don't quit, and you're going to go there because you're already better than 98% of all network marketers ever. That is just some statistics to think about. So what do distributors do? They obviously buy product. They buy more product usually than a customer because they use it every month and they've got an overhead. Not every customer gets 200 PV every month, 100 or 200. Distributors have to, otherwise they don't get paid. So distributors make really good customers and they have more PV in their customer going through their product usage than an average customer. So focus on that. They're stable and they're help building new networks. Distributors share the entire opportunity and they enroll customers and distributors if they keep doing it and they do it right by following this system, the 25 ITT. There's additional bonuses for distributors, not just the friends and family discounts.
And so if you want to know what, and we're talking about what you get paid off of, by the way, guys, what you get paid off of. So on customers, you only get the Smart Start bonus, right? And you can get the 5 for 500 pool, right? If you get the right customers in there. But with distributors, you open up the legacy, not the legacy, the launch bonus. You also open up the generational match bonus, and you open up the elite bonus pool to you as you build your business. So there's additional bonuses that come along to inviting and enrolling people that want to be business partners.
Absolutely. And then the ultimate stability that creates why this business works so well is leverage. It's the leverage. You enroll certain people and then they enroll certain people and so on and so on and so on. So for the average hyper enroller, they've only enrolled 27 people total, but the average size of their network is over 10,000. That's called leverage. So those 27 people that the average hyper enroller enrolls, they know people that the enroller doesn't know and so on. And eventually that 27 initially, and most of them don't do anything. Remember, of the 27 that the average hyper enroller is, 70% of them will never enroll another distributor. So it's that 30% of the 27 that creates a network that the average is 10,000 people. That could be you. You just have to not quit and you have to focus on enrolling distributors because that's where the leverage comes from. The leverage, which, and again, how is leverage created? Because the distributors are using their own products because they have to have a minimum of 100 PV in products or a 200 PV ultimately in products to get commissionable, which products is the only way a person gets paid is when products are consumed. And when distributors do it at a much higher rate than customers do, you have a profitable, leveraged, longevity-proof business.
Yeah, so you're going to be actually leveraging many people's voices, sharing the story to a greater group of people. So you're really going to reach the world through many voices. And a perfect example of this is going to be next week's TFR call. We're super excited. Well, we're in Hawaii. Elite Pro 7s, Bob and Laura Robbins, have agreed to take over the hosting, and they are going to have our brand new Premier Pro 6, Marjorie Ham, on, where they're going to dive deeper into her story and what it's taken for her to get there. And it all comes down to creating an army of distributors, business partners, to be able to accomplish your bigger vision and goals. So I'm super excited about that. Can't wait for all of you to hear from them next week. So how do you know which your prospect is going to be? How do you know if they're going to be customers or if they're going to be distributors? Do you determine that?
No.
You don't. You don't. So don't even try. Just invite everybody.
Now, we do try sometimes.
Yeah.
A lot of times, unfortunately, but you never
It doesn't
can.
work. It doesn't work because then it's your agenda. And then they just might see themselves right out of even hearing or listening to the information that you have to share with them. So don't try to do that. Your goal is to share the whole story with every single person that is open to taking a look. And what does the whole story look like? Well, there's 3 parts to it. Okay. And here on this, this screen, you can see that principles stay the same, but techniques may vary. So we don't all have to do it exactly the same way. A lot of people love to do it in person, face-to-face, belly to belly. A lot of people like to use social sharing using networks of like Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn, right? So principles stay the same, which the principles of sharing the whole story is your story. So it's the 4-part Eric Worre story. If you don't know what that is, we have done calls in the past and you can Google that as well. The second part is the company story. And that's all about what products we have to offer, timing, trends, the history, and where the company started. And then how we make money is the third part of sharing the whole story. That's how you get started, either as a customer or a distributor. The comp plan that we get to participate in, which is the most lucrative in the industry. We can tell you that because it's the truth, right? It's so the truth. And then the system that we have in place with ITT, our app, as well as everything that the company provides to us in the teamwork between the field and corporate. Now, the techniques that may vary, again, we said you can do it in person using whiteboard, tear-off presentations, napkin presentations, and PowerPoint presentations in groups. We're actually going to be at an in-person presentation at Dr. Bruce Holmes' this coming Thursday night. Super excited for that. But then on the other side of that, you can utilize Zoom and reach more people around the world. We've done that many, many times. And that's how Marjorie has really helped her team really launch into the Philippines super strong. You can use recorded overviews as well as Facebook pages and Messenger to fulfill the ITT system. So make sure that you share the whole story. Don't try to determine whether someone wants to only be a product user or if they are right for the business, because more than likely you will be wrong. Yeah. So don't do that. Just open up the whole opportunity to everybody.
Yeah. Let me give you a culinary or food-based example. Let's say you love this restaurant. They've got the most unbelievable barbecue, right? And this, you're talking to this person, they're talking, hey, let's go for lunch. It's like, oh, I got this amazing place. They have the best smoked brisket. It is just slow roasted. It just melts in your mouth. It's just so amazing. And they've also got this just unbelievable prime rib. The au jus is the best I've ever had in the world. You can pick your own piece. You can pick whether you want the marbling or you want the end. You could just, and you're going on. And then the person looks at you and goes, I'm a vegan. Everything you just said is actually making them salivate, but not because they're hungry, because they're about to vomit. Throw up. Have you ever realized that when you're really hungry, your mouth waters, but when you're about to throw up, your mouth waters? So it's very important that you know what someone is looking for. But how do you know? You don't. Share the whole story. So if you talked about everything that restaurant had, then they'll say, oh, I can't wait for that salad. They go to the salad bar, you go to get brisket. You're both happy. You're no longer hungry. But when you share the entire opportunity, just like Marcy said, you let them determine and tell you what their needs are, rather than you assuming what their needs are and sharing what you're passionate about. Share the entire message and let them decide what they're passionate about. That's how you do it. A lot of times we don't do it that way, though.
But we get right down to it. And the best presentation is the one that you do. So just know that we're giving you permission right now just to get started sharing the information, utilizing ITT, find out if somebody's open to taking a look at a short video, asking them what they liked best about it. Are you ready to see some more information? Get them connected into an overview and then connect to third-party validation through the team. You just have to keep it simple, because your prospect, whether they're looking at the products or at the business, they will want to see themselves doing what you're doing. And so if you do it the right way, utilize the team, it will look simple to them and they will be able to see themselves doing the same thing.
Absolutely.
So we're going to talk about the new launch guide. Did you guys know that there's a new updated launch guide? There's a new updated launch guide, and it's beautiful, guys. So you should be utilizing this first to launch your new business partners with the help of your support team, because you do not want to be the one doing everything. Because again, remember, they're not going to want to have to do everything. Utilize the leverage of the team. And then you can also use it to track your personal business activity with your 25 ITT every single month to help you accomplish the goals. Okay. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to stop this share and get us in, just because I want to share with you the new launch guide.
It's awesome.
It really is. And you can find this right in your app. Okay, so just go in and go to the documents and search launch guide, and it will come right up. It's going to be right there. The old one's still there, but make sure that you get the new one.
Yeah, this is what the new one looks like.
So you're going to use this to launch your new team members, but also to track your work every single month. So when you're launching, you obviously want to go through all of this different stuff. We're not going to be going deep into this right now, but what we love about this is it actually helps you with helping your new people set their vision from the beginning, because you're going to be talking about why they want to do this business, and you're going to be helping them set some preliminary goals for starting their business. So you've got to establish your why and set your goals, but then discovering the products and train with the best. These are commitments that you're going to be going through with your new person. You want to help them become products of the product, and then making them understand the importance of attending all events.
Yeah, before you go for any farther, under your success, don't brush over the set your goals. Because when you're going over this with your brand new enrollee and you're going over the goals, you will understand really quickly, and have a copy of the income disclosure statement. You'll understand really quickly what they see themselves as, because they right there, what most aligns with your vision, what rank do you want to be, what kind of money do you want to make? You'll understand right away what kind of a person you're talking about, and don't judge anyone. Let them fill these things out. And then the last part about how much money do you want to make in the next 30 to 90 days, 6 months, 1 year, at least you set the proper expectations. You'll know right away whether their expectations are in alignment with the income disclosure statement or whether they're not.
And what work they're willing to do.
And what work they're willing to put into it. Yes.
So it really helps you identify who they are, or really they're identifying themselves to you in what they want to really become in this business.
Right.
And then it completely walks you through ITT, Invite, Tool, Team, with examples on scripts here on how to do each step. So under the invite, it's like, would you have a few minutes to check out a video? Or, hey, are you open to taking a look at what I've got going on? Or if you hear somebody that's got a concern about something, it's like, you know, I couldn't help overhearing what you were just talking about. If I knew something that could possibly help you with that, would you want to take a look at it? And when they say yes, then you would move into sending them a video from your app so that it tracks it for you. And now that you've got that ITT system started, you'll move them into the tool and the team. So make sure that you go in and find this so that you know everything, including the closing scripts that are suggested for you to finish out the ITT.
And then literally the most important part is your 25, your list, because and make it a goal to get 25 on there as quickly as possible with your brand new person. Ideally when you're sitting down with them. If they can't get all 25, at least get 10. And then the other 15 are homework for the next day, because this is where you're going to determine their level of interest, but also your level of commitment to their success. If you let them not do this, then who's failing whose business? You must insist that if minimum of 10, and if they can't get all 25, get the next 15 within the first 48 hours. Otherwise, you're literally allowing them to fail, and that's going to be on your shoulders. If you are not willing to do this with your enrollment, or your brand new person, then maybe you should go back and look at this yourself, because this is what it's going to take to get successful in this business. 25 ITT every month. If you did that every single month, you would expose this to over 300 people a year. You can't avoid building a business if you did that. Guard this. This is sacred. This is the vision. Stay in your lane and say, I got this. And if the brand new person you're enrolling isn't at that level yet, you do it for them. You say, I got this for you. We're doing this together, but do not let them avoid this, and do not let them not put 25.
Yeah. And so guys, when you're launching your new person, we want to make sure that you also understand that the hard copy is great for them to have in their hands so that they can see it and they can actually write it. But there's also in the app, it will walk them through. Oh, you can't see it because of the background. It will walk you through. I'm going to change that really quick.
The Christmas tree kept eating me up anyways.
I know. So we'll get rid of that. So when we're looking here, when you're looking at the app, so here's the app, right? Up in the top right corner, it's got the edit portion. So if you have not done this yourself and you've been part of LifeVantage for any amount of time, you can actually go in, you click on that edit and edit, and it gives you the options that you can see here about how you can edit your business in the app. Now see the third one there, it says edit goals. You can go in and you can edit the goals. Just click on that and it's going to open it up and you can type in your goals. goals. I would highly suggest that you go in and do a review of your goals and your vision and get it updated into your app. Because what's awesome about that is that anybody, your personally sponsored distributors, you can actually see what their goals are when you're looking at their information. So it's good for the people that are your support to know what you want out of this business. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, when we're talking about rolling into 2022, really pushing hard in December, finishing up November super strong, we want to make sure that you're utilizing the 25, your list, every single month for a new 25 ITT. So you can go in and print this out every single month, print a new one and get started with your new list. Keep the ones from the month before so you know who you need to follow up with, right? But start a new list of 25 every single month so that you can know that you're on track and you're actually tracking it so you know where you're at in doing the daily actions for building your business, okay? Mm-hmm. So, and then of course, the last page here on here is the memory jogger that was there before. So let me go back now to the PowerPoint that we had, because we have one last slide that's a pretty cool announcement going on here. So I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but hey, how many of you would like some extra cash in the month of December? Actually, starting today through the end of December, the end of 2021, we've got a month of December cash promotion. So you can earn cash for every business product pack that you personally sponsor now through December 31st of this year. All right. So that means on top of your bonuses that you already get. So on top of those Smart Start bonuses, right? So that's like extra money. And who else is giving out extra money around the holidays? And who couldn't use extra money at the holidays, right? And so this is a really great way for you to make that extra money. So for platinum packs, which this is an international, so this is international. Does everybody hear this? International. This is international. So anyone, including all the new distributors that are in the Philippines now, you can earn extra cash by bringing in new distributors starting today, going through the end of December. So it's a $100 for platinum packs. Elite packs is $85. Gold packs is $50 extra cash. And premier and silver packs are $25 that you can earn for bringing in those new business partners from now through the end of December. So guys, I hope that you are motivated. We hope that you are excited. We hope that you're casting a new vision. We hope that you understand what it means to keep your head in the lane and avoid distractions that might take you away from accomplishing your goals, your dreams, whether it's the short-term goals before the end of November, right? Because there's so many of you that are so close to that bonus pool or so close to multiple shares of the bonus pool. So many of you that have already accomplished the shooting stars and so many of you that still can, right? So focus, 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 but then also be looking to the goals that you want to accomplish by the end of the year, the goals you want to accomplish to get to Croatia, the goals that you want to accomplish to hit Pro 5, Pro 6, Pro 7, and beyond, guys. Right. We hope that this has helped you with the mindset to really, launch into 2022.
Mastering the mindset is the domain of success. The people that are the most successful have mastered their mindset and especially their own self-talk, negative self-talk. They just don't listen to it anymore. They doubt their doubt, which is another thing we learned from Deb today, because we all doubt each other. We all doubt ourselves. But when you can doubt the doubt, well, they say, I'm going to accomplish this. I'm going to hit Pro 3. Your subconscious mind is like, really?
Really? You didn't last month.
You didn't last month. You didn't do it the month before that. But when you doubt, it's like, yeah, but what if this month is the month that I do it? What if this month? Yeah, you're right. You tell your self-conscious, yes, you're right. I haven't done it before. But what if this month is the month I do it? Doubt your doubts. It's the way to slay them.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Doubts expose the weaknesses in your confidence armor.
Yep. All right, guys, we need to let you go because you need to get to work, right? There's still hours in this day. There's still hours tomorrow. So there's still time in the month of November to close it out super, super strong. Please let us know if we can help you in any way. But we're excited for every single one of you. This has been an amazing month and we are super excited for December and rolling into 2022 with each one of you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get her done.
Woohoo!
Bye, guys.